Hello Gemini, and it's Marie from the Tarot Shop here, and welcome to your tarot message for the month of August. If you are brand new to me, you'll see there are two decks in front of you and you're about to see my hands come in and shuffle the cards. And I will give you one oracle card. I'm using the Celtic goddesses this month because it feels appropriate to be using a Celtic deck, because on the 1st of August we have Lamass, so that was where I felt that. And then my other deck, I put all of my tarot, so I'll take 6 tarot cards. Now it's just a brief message. The average length of the videos tends to be about 10 minutes, so it's a very brief tarot message for the month ahead. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't feel right to you, because that's important, if it doesn't feel right for you, then it's not for you. Then check out your moon or your rising sign instead, because it could be that there's a message there for you, well, obviously instead. Now, if you don't know what that is, then you can go online and you can do a search for a natal birth chart, pop in your birth details, birth date details, and it will tell you what your ascendant rising sign is and also your moon sign. So then you can have a listen to those instead. And if it within a couple of minutes, you should go, I don't think this feels right for me at all, then that's not. Okay, the other thing I'm asking for this month, which I don't usually do, is if you would be so kind, if you like this video, and if you feel the content is valuable for others, then please would you like and subscribe. And the reason for that is because it allows YouTube to see that I'm doing something worthwhile and that it may be worth sharing. I do these videos obviously free, and I do them every single month because I like to give you, I love an opportunity for the tarot to have an opportunity to work for me, because I don't do readings anymore. So it's because I'm obviously busy with the shop. So I like to do this. It's kind of like, I call it like keeping your hand in, you know. So I enjoy it, but it would be very nice if you would be so kind as to help the channel grow. Okay, so without further ado, Gemini, let's have a look and see what we've got in store for August. I think I've said everything I wanted to say so far. Yeah, roughly about 10 minutes, there or thereabouts. And I will read them as they come down. So we've got, okay, the goddess of good fortune. Now, we're going to gratefully receive her. Do you want to have a little look at her? And call upon her this month. You know, she's here to work with you, for you, and alongside you. I almost think of her as a deity of good luck. Can't go wrong with that, can you, Gemini? Okay. Oops, dropped a card. Okay, so we have got a change happening here in the month, but let's dig into its work. Okay, so the Queen of Wands tells me that you are taking on a bit too much. You're doing things, and I know that we're all guilty of that, but I do feel here, and this is very much on, she takes care of things that need to be done at the risk of her own health. You know, you tend to take on too much, and then you need to make decisions. So because of the amount of things that you're going to do, you're going to get quite decisive around in which direction you need to go. It does feel as if something, you've reached a crossroads at the beginning of the month. There's an opportunity or a situation kind of presents itself, and you will consider something. It comes in very quickly. It's like an opportunity. Somebody will say, have you thought about this? Or you'll actually get an opportunity. Somebody will come and say, okay, and you need to make you're like, I don't know if I want to do that, or I do. It's beautiful for Gemini because it's which way do you go? So something's coming in because you've taken on too much, and actually, or you're taking care of things that need to be done, and as a result of that, this opportunity comes. So you might be doing something at the minute that then lends into an opportunity for you to take it further, if that makes sense. You might be doing something on a hobby basis, but you're taking on a lot though. It's almost like you're trying to do it all yourself. I feel that you are very much at it full speed, and because you are doing this thing, as a result of that, if you're testing the window, you might even just be doing it because you enjoy it, then an opportunity will arise where you think, okay, can I do something? I need to make a decision about this. Can I keep it up at this level, or can I turn it into something professional? It feels like that's that kind of energy. Now, in the middle of the month, you are actually, once you've got this decision, I do feel that actually you're gonna move forward, move into a new, it's really exciting, this actually, because this thing that you've been doing, that you're enjoying doing, that's taking up all your time, that you then need to decide, or you have an opportunity to take it further, there's a good chance here that you may, because here you're turning your back on the past, you know, you're moving forward with purpose towards happiness. So the Eight of Cups is all about, right, I'm going to turn my back on all this baggage and all this negative belief system that I have about whether I can or can't do things, and I'm going to draw a line. That's over. That part of my nature, that part of my life has now served a purpose, and I'm moving forward towards a future. So it's a turning point in the middle of the month. It's really exciting actually, because you've got the goddess of good fortune here. It feels as if it's fortuitous that this is happening, okay? That then you're being, right, okay, I'm going to move forward to this. I'm going to let go of that which no longer serves me, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to walk towards happiness. I do feel, and slightly here, Gemini, that there's an element of, you know, you're afraid of what may happen. There is always that comes around when we go through the significant change of, as one door closes, another opens. It's not anything dramatic it comes in. It's about you deciding that that doesn't serve you anymore. You want to do something new. You want to move towards your own future, that which serves you and not others, or a partner. You know, this is very much about you doing something for you. Yeah, I'm just listening to the cards, because at the end of the month, it does feel that you kind of break away from molds, and you know, you're always taking care of everything, and actually you decide that you need to really focus on this. And that's the message from the cards, is it's coming in because it's for you, and it's up to you to move forward into, you know, into this new future that you're kind of creating from something that you enjoy doing, that you can take to another level. I hope that makes sense. You know what, if it's writing, yeah, if it's writing or some form of communication or something, or taking pictures, or, you know, it feels like writing, that sort of thing. So it can be anything, collecting, something that communicating, sharing, which is perfect for Gemini actually. Yeah, this is about how you communicate, and that can be energy work as well. You could take on some kind of skill set that's spiritual. So it's really, really interesting. And what's the wonderful thing about it, Gemini, is that you've got this beauty working with you this month. So it's fortuitous. I do feel that you tend to mother, if I can say this, or take care of somebody, you know, somebody in your life that actually you're going to decide to, right, you need to do that yourself, because I'm kind of focused on this right now, and you rely on them a little bit more, put more responsibility onto them, so that then you can focus on this as well, as know that this is your time to shine, you know. That's kind of like the message from the tarot. So I hope that you found that helpful, and as I said, if it doesn't resonate, you know, it's not for you, but you should very quickly sense that this, yeah, I've been thinking about this, I am doing something that I really enjoy, or I have been thinking about doing on a professional basis, because it's wands, so it's work that leads to money. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful, and all that remains is for me to say happy Lamas for the 1st of August, and I will see you next month. Thanks very much for your time. Bye bye.